1 month ago, Andrew and I started a new, very, very exciting project that has pushed the limits and pushed the boundaries of what our previous normal had been. For the last several years, Andrew and I, behind the scenes, have been having so much fun making videos, taking photos, really enjoying and actually feeling very turned on by filming ourselves having sex, being naked, at our local nude beach. It's something that we've really, really enjoyed and felt very turned on by. And for a long time, we've always talked about maybe one day we'll start an OnlyFans. Well, 30 days ago, we did. And we want to make a video sharing a little bit about our experience, what this has brought up for our relationship, what this has meant to us to be in an even more elevated level of authenticity and full self-expression. And yeah, buckle up. We're sharing a behind-the-scenes story of our first month on OnlyFans.
It's been a journey. It's been fun. It's not outside my comfort zone, I would say, nearly as much as it was. Initially, a lot of things were very outside of my comfort zone, more so than they were for you.
Yeah, that's true. I was a go-go dancer and a stripper 20 years ago, so this is kind of an interesting full circle for me. But yeah, it's been quite an evolution, and it's really been a fun opportunity for us to just really celebrate our love and share behind the scenes of what a 10-year monogamous relationship that still has the closeness and the comfort and the security of a committed relationship that is also wildly erotic, passionate, with that polarity that a lot of couples lose very much still intact. And I want to honor you for being open to this. I think us being men with big bulges and being well endowed, and there's lots of things that we've been kind of teasing over the years. I've really enjoyed posting sexier photos of us. It's something that I feel like has probably been one of my biggest hobbies when we're not serving gay men, helping them have the type of passion and connection and long-term relationship that grows stronger over time, whether they're coming to us single or in a relationship wanting to deepen their connection. When we're not doing that, like, one of my favorite things in the world is to be naked, to be at the nude beach, getting so excited and turned on and feeling so alive, taking sexy photos and filming us having sex. It's been something that I really enjoy. And for the longest time, I was judging myself as not having valid hobbies. I was judging myself. I've been working with a copywriting coach, and I've been working on marketing and building this brand, and Gay Man Thriving has been such a big part of my life for a long time, and I got so caught up in trying to be the guy that I thought would be relatable to other gay men, the guy that I thought other gay men would want to trust and to work with, because we have life-changing programs that help gay men have what we have. And I'd worked so hard to try to build this business, I lost a little bit of myself, and it's been such a joyful adventure to validate my hobbies as important. My copywriting coach has been telling me I need to share more of who I am and more of what I enjoy when I'm not serving clients. And that's when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop judging myself and stop trying to fit into a box, stop worrying about what other people think, and step into this new project. And I'm so grateful to be in a relationship with an amazing man who has also been excited. I think the first week I felt like we had constant erections because we felt so turned on by the things that we were sharing and the things that we were posting, and it's been an evolution. But I felt I'm 2 years sober. I haven't had alcohol in like 12 or 13 years, but I felt so high, especially the first week or two, just because, and I felt like I couldn't even sleep because I was so excited about all the new guys that have been subscribing and all the things that we're posting and doing. It's been quite an adventure, and I want to celebrate while Andrew's getting together whatever he's getting together, that in the first month of our OnlyFans, we have 617
subscribers.
Yeah. And we're in the top 2.1% of all creators on the entire OnlyFans platform. And so, and I love the feedback that we're getting. I love the response. If you're one of our subscribers, I just thank you for joining our community. If you're in, you know that it's so much more than two dudes fucking. It's so much more than two dudes having sex, actors performing, collaborating with other collaborators to try to get new, subscribers. Like, we're just being ourselves, doing what we love, which is being in this sacred connection where, like, I'm the only one that gets to touch Andrew in the ways that I touch him on our videos on our OnlyFans platform. And I love that he is the only one that gets to touch me the way he does. And it's really special to be able to share a real long-term monogamous committed relationship, and to really show you guys, like, what we're talking about isn't made up. It's not pretend. We're not performing for the cameras. We're sharing the real behind the scenes moments, the in between the hot different sex scenes and things, and building a community. This is just been such an incredible passion project for me. I'll pause there. I'm doing a lot of talking. I'm gonna let you speak.
And we did get some questions. I'll look those up on my phone in a second too. Okay. But yeah, I mean, everything Zach said. I remember the first week I felt so high. like I was like, what is happening? It felt surreal. Yeah. It's been really fun to be so open about sex and my sexuality and my likes and
kinks and desires
and it's been so fun to get tons of fun comments and feedback.
Yeah, tell them about some of the guys in relationships. Yeah. What have they been saying?
We get private messages from guys that join and say, oh my gosh, one was like, you might have saved my relationship. Like, joining and seeing your page inspired me to have much better romance with my husband. And people are getting inspired to see how they can make positive changes in their relationship. Guys are saying, wow, like, I feel a lot more hope that something like this is possible for me to actually have, like, love and lust and passion and romance.
Yeah, and the security and closeness of that like, you can have both.
And I'm not going to lie, I love getting compliments about my endowment. That's really fun.
Yeah. It's really fun.
So
it's just a whole new world of I just feel like up until this point, like, I've done a really good job of owning what we call, our king energy, which is being really, like, self-respecting, honoring ourselves, like, unafraid to speak our mind and speak our truth and align with our values and standards. I've come so far on my journey, and I'm so proud of the man that I have been even before starting this project. But I noticed there was just this next level of full self-expression. I was worried, like, what would my current clients think? What would my mom think? What would my family think if they knew I was posting videos and pictures of myself naked, doing very provocative things with the love of my life? Everything you can imagine. If you're on our page, you know what we're talking about. We're not holding back. And that's where I had to make a choice. Do I continue letting myself fit into a box to make other people comfortable? Do I continue, holding back what my heart is calling me forward to do so that I can be more accepted by other people? Or do I choose myself? This is an example of stepping into my deepest, fullest level of king energy. And just to be clear, to be in your king energy, I'm not saying you have to start an OnlyFans. You don't have to start, posting naked videos and things, but it's following your passion and trusting in yourself and choosing to focus on how you want to feel and what you most want as a priority over concerns about what other people might be thinking or what other people might want of you. And stepping into this full next level, it's been telling. There have been people who have pulled the plug on wanting to work with us. There have been people who have, thrown some shade. But for the most part, I can't believe from my parents to my cousins to other family members to other people who are just coming out of the woodworks are just being like, hell yeah, guys, like way to do you, like way to step into what lights you up. And it feels so great to not be doing it for any of them, but doing it for myself, but to also see like this is belonging. When you step into your full, most authentic, most self-expressed energy, it might repel some people. And a lot of guys can get tripped up by that and think, well, no, I don't want to repel people. I need to be a one-size-fits-all. I need to be, who people want me to be. But then they end up feeling overlooked and underappreciated, overworked, trying too hard, and never fully satisfied. Because the satisfaction we're craving can never come from other people. It's always an inside job. And us living so fully and freely, I think, is one of the greatest gifts. Marrying this man right here was the best thing that I ever did in my entire life. And I feel like taking our relationship to this next level of full self-expression, authenticity, like, has been one of the funnest. This has been the best month of my life. And I love sharing it with you, my love.
Aww.
And sharing it with all of you.
Yeah. So, some questions we got. What's been your favorite part of launching this new project? And what's been the most surprising part?
You start. What's been your favorite part?
My favorite part I feel like my favorite part has been how it's positively impacted my relationship with you. And another question we got was, has your new openness helped? So I think they kind of connect to this. At least one of my favorite parts has been, how it's brought us closer together. We've had lots of conversations that I never imagined we would be having.
A lot. A lot.
And it's been so fun to get requests from guys and oh, could y'all do this? I want to see you do this. And then we're like, oh, would you want to do this? And it's things we haven't done before in the bedroom. And we've done some things that we've literally never done before as a result of requests that we get. And we're not saying yes to every single request,
right.
But we read them and we take them, and it's fun for us to talk about it.
Yeah, I think it is a really fun caveat. It's opening us up to more. We're really good at exploring, and we're really good. I feel like we are the gold standard of a relationship, a long-term relationship, where we have the closeness and the intimacy. I feel like I deeply know everything about this man, yet there's mystery and novelty and newness where I feel like I'm constantly rediscovering and exploring all parts of this amazing man. And so I feel like we've already been really good at having that balance. But yeah, we're staying true to ourselves. There's definitely been some requests where it's oh, I don't know about all that. But yeah, some things have been I never thought about that. Or I wonder what that would feel like. And it's just kind of opened up an even deeper layer of curiosity and mystery and just playfulness and exploration that's been so fun. And I'm not gonna lie, filming it and capturing it and rewatching it together and getting the videos together to post and writing things about it, it's just been such an incredible turn on. And I feel like it has brought us closer. It's just been something really purely delightful. And that's my favorite part about this project too, is getting to explore all of this stuff with you and being on this new adventure and this new platform, this new stage of just literally being fully naked in front of the world and just owning it. I feel like we're just, no longer feeling like we have to abide by the rules of society. I mean, obviously we're going to be good people and mindful of others, and we're not shoving things in people's face, but we're no longer feeling like we have to hide who we are or what we love or what really motivates us and inspires us and turns us on. And that's been really exciting.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What would you say has been the most surprising part?
I think the most surprising part has been, I guess I want to say your openness and your evolution has been the most surprising part. We started off with, being very, very, I guess, for an OnlyFans platform, being very, very conservative of what we were wanting to share, because I'm wanting to be very respectful of Andrew's boundaries and he's respectful of mine. And I'm like, let's just go all for it. And I noticed that Andrew in the beginning was, like really kind of had a different idea probably of what we were going to be sharing and posting. And
well, there's two. It's like there's when you subscribe, there's like you can see all this content, and then what a lot of creators do is they do like you can pay extra for other videos. And I didn't want to put so much stuff in just the subscription where just anyone could sign up. I wanted to be able to pay, and I feel like part of me was like trying to limit it and stifle it a bit, and like wanting people to pay more to have access to certain things. And I learned a lot of my reasoning for that was not so much about the money, but because it felt vulnerable for me that just like anyone could go and pay $20 and see all of these things. Like it, and so the surprising thing for me has been to like explore my own relationship with my sexuality and with sex in general, and seeing how like I've just been really looking at how society says, oh, this is bad, that should be suppressed, that's taboo, people shouldn't talk about that. Like I grew up not talking about sex ever. I grew up in a very kind of like prude culture.
Yeah.
And so it's been surprising for me to see how much that has still been in my brain and mind and psyche. And now I'm like, well, what's the difference between me feeling excited about posting my handstand performance on Facebook, and how is that different than me sharing a lovemaking session with my husband with people that really, really would love to see it and would enjoy seeing it?
Or owning his big bulge, like it's, it's just like, what's the big deal? And I love that we've really evolved in what feels good, and it felt like it was almost more work to try to, gatekeep like the longer videos and the more explicit things. And I'm so glad these are just where we've had many, many conversations about what really feels good and what's our intentions, what's our motivation. And it just feels really good to, really share all of our videos in full for the regular subscription. It's like, I feel so lit up and excited about posting this stuff and sharing this stuff and just really fully owning it and expressing it. And I love that we're being we went from being, I think, a little bit more restrictive to just completely free. And it's
generous.
Very generous. And it's less work. It's more work to try to, edit like the perfect, most tantalizing short clip versus just posting the whole thing. And I am also having fun kind of putting different video clips and things together. It's just this whole different form of art. It's erotic art, but it's something that's so fun and so exciting. And I love creating it. I love making it. I love experiencing it. And I love sharing it. It's just, I feel more alive at 44 years old than I ever have in my entire life. I feel sexier in my body. I feel more turned on. I feel more tapped into my essence of who I am and what drives me. And as a result, more turned on in every aspect of my life.
That's another one of my favorite parts, has been just seeing how just like happy and turned on Zach is. Like he doesn't watch, this is not a complaint, but he doesn't watch nearly as much TV as he used to.
Oh no, I felt like I was working so hard before. It was like, I felt like I was sleeping longer and like feeling like I needed to just decompress because I was trying so hard to, lead this movement and trying so hard to figure out like, how can I connect to more gay men to help them see like how we can help them? Like gay men represent such a large percent of the population that is lonely and that is alone and that has given up on love, and there's so many reasons for it. And it's our mission at Gay Men Thriving to eradicate the loneliness epidemic, to help more gay men have what we have. And it was just like, how can I help more gay men see? And I feel like I was just, for the last 2 years, trying so hard to help get that message out that it was exhausting. And I love that I'm actually being able to reach more people by just sharing who I am more authentically than trying to cultivate the perfect message that will help people see. It's more of an embodiment of what we teach. And I could see where I was doing exactly what most of our clients do when they come to us. They're not in the loving connection that they want in their current relationship, or they're perpetually single because they're trying too hard. They're trying too hard to earn love. They're trying too hard to be who they think all the hot guys they're attracted to want them to be. And it's that very energy of trying so hard that really repels and pushes gay men away, other secure gay men away. And it's what causes guys in relationships to feel invisible, to feel unwanted, to feel unappreciated. It's the very effort that it's so ironic. It's like the things people think they need to do to earn love are the very things preventing them from having it. And I can see where I was trying too hard to help other gay men see how we could help them. I was trying too hard to, make this business and organization successful. I was not really embodying what we teach, which is our king energy, which is energetic attraction, which is really owning our worth and our value, and to prioritize what we think and how we feel, and to respect ourselves. And since I've started doing more of that, I feel like the whole world is just opening up, not only in our OnlyFans project with, attracting 16 subscribers in 30 days and being in the top 2% of all creators, but I feel like we're walking our talk more than ever, and I think helping gay men see by living by example, like what is possible. And it's just so fun to be able to feel so alive and feel so playful and to enjoy life. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like sometimes you don't realize you're sick until you feel better. Like, I didn't realize because I had come so far and things were really great. But now that we've done this, like I've told Andrew probably 10 times, like I'm not going back to the way things were. Like, I feel like I have a whole new lease on life, and it's not because of this project, it's because of who I'm being in this project. It's because the energy that I'm aligning with, and this project is an extension of it. And that's what has made this so fucking fun. We didn't start doing OnlyFans because we were desperate or as a last resort or as some sort of like Hail Mary or because we're, struggling in some way. It was a pure get to, a pure desire, a pure delight, something we've wanted to do for years. And I'm so glad we've finally given ourselves the opportunity.
Oh, I love you.
I love you.
I thought of 2 questions for you if you want to answer them.
Okay.
One is, you can say no, would you like to share or elaborate on how me showing up inspired you?
Yeah, let's start there.
Okay.
Yeah, I know for a long time, as I said, I've been trying, I feel like I've been the one at the helm of really working on making Gay Men Thriving a success, making this organization, this movement a success. And I feel like I was just really doing what I just described, trying so hard. And I've observed Andrew just really being his fully free, authentic self. Like, one thing that makes our relationship so cool is we are so incredibly different. Like, we think differently, we communicate differently, and and I love that about us. But one thing Andrew's really, really, really great at is really honoring his standards and honoring himself. Like, this is something that wasn't always present in our relationship. It's a big change Andrew made several years ago that really restored this spark in our relationship, because before he was the giver, I was the taker. I took him for granted and he felt unappreciated. But he did this deep inner work to really start cultivating this self-respect and this self-trust, what we call king energy, and it completely transformed how I saw him. And I think for a while it almost felt like he took it too far, because he was just doing things that he wanted to do, and I felt like I'm like, fuck, I feel like I have to carry all of the responsibility of, and it's an exaggeration, I never carried all of the responsibility, but it felt to me like it's up to me to buckle down and get the job done. And I just felt so inspired by Andrew prioritizing going for walks and being out in nature and doing handstands, and here in the last several months, maybe year, just making really fun, silly videos, just being goofy and quirky, and I could just see him not caring and worrying about what other people think, and it just felt like so refreshing and exciting.
If you go to my personal Instagram or Facebook, you'll see some pretty weird stuff.
Pretty weird stuff. Stuff that I'm like, and stuff that I don't even know if I really would want to watch, but it's the energy and principle of him just being him, you know?
Doing what feels fun for me.
Yeah.
And knowing that lots of people may not vibe with it, but some people will think it's the best thing ever.
And seeing him do that, I'm like, what's my version of that? Because I'm tired of feeling like I have to work so hard. I'm tired of feeling like I have to try so hard. I'm tired of feeling out of alignment with my core message that, my embodiment of energetic attraction. I'm tired of being out of alignment by not fully owning my core values. My core values are authenticity, joy, and connection. And to some degree, I wasn't being as authentic as I could be, or as joyful as I could be.
And I want you to give yourself credit too, because this man was thriving in so many ways.
Oh yeah.
Really happy in our relationship.
Really happy.
And there's always room for growth.
I feel like it was going from a 9 to a 10. I feel like I've been great about self-expression. I've been talking about eroticism and polarity and things that are really interesting to me. So it's not like it was all bad. But it's just things have gotten even better by giving myself permission to follow Andrew's example, by letting myself just really stop. And I feel like I've taken it a step where Andrew's catching up a little bit with. I've owned to my whole family and everybody I can talk to, posting about it all the time about OnlyFans, because I love it so much.
And this is how it works. And so I could tell I'm owning a new level of king energy in my life in a way that was kind of confusing for Zach at first. He's like, why are you posting this stuff sometimes?
Yeah.
And I'm just doing what feels fun for me without caring about the outcome. And then I know when I do that, it's so cool to see him mirror it back in his unique, authentic way. But sometimes it's uncomfortable for me, right? And so it's really cool. But so the next question
I feel like we should wrap the video soon. I feel like this has been a long video, and we've got more coming.
Okay.
And I still want to make a video for our OnlyFans subscribers.
Okay.
So, is there something really important you want to talk about?
In 2 to 3 sentences or less, what would you love to experience over the next 30 days in our OnlyFans community? In the next 30 days in our OnlyFans community, I would love to experience just more playfulness, more fun, more creativity, more self-expression. I would love to, continue growing and expanding. I would love you, if you're watching this and you're not a subscriber yet, I would love for you to check out what we're doing. It is so fucking fun, and it's so much more than just two dudes getting off together. It's this real connection. I'm excited to see the deeper we get in every way, the way we just continue growing and evolving. And yeah, I just feel like this has just become such a fun passion project, and I'm excited how it's just changing my whole world in such a cool way, and I'm excited to continue growing it. And yeah, I'm excited to make a video for our current subscribers. And just so you know, if you're not subscribed and you want to be a part of it, you can see the link in our bios on our Gay Men Thriving page, on our personal pages. There's a link me where you can click on it, and you'll find more information about how to join. So we look forward to supporting you in whatever capacity. And yeah, I'm excited to take our clothes off and make a fun video for our OnlyFans subscribers and celebrating our first month with them in an even more intimate and provocative way. So I hope you found this helpful. Thanks for joining us on our journey. Way more to come. This is just the beginning. We're just getting started, and bye for now.